Hey, what's up everybody? Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you guys very much for taking time out to check it out. I really appreciate it. Please hit that like and subscribe button because I would appreciate that as well. It helps the channel out tremendously. And yeah, I want to jump right into today's topic. So you remember, I believe it was a few days ago, it might have been a week ago, I did a video about Sony's sizzle reel for the PlayStation 4 exclusives in 2017, and I said that, you know, it was missing a lot of the big ones. There was no God of War, there was no Days Gone, there was no Death Stranding, you know, there was no, let's see what else, there was no The Last of Us 2, there was no Spider-Man, and then even some of the ones in the video, like Dreams and Detroit Become Human, were later said to not be accurate and shouldn't have been there because it was a mistake. So I think that, you know, people are starting to notice this a little bit, and I'm not saying that I should get all the credit for calling this stuff out, but because I know there's a lot of people that said the same thing, exact same thing that I said, which is Sony's advertising all these things as exclusives and as 2017, and a lot of the games weren't exclusive or weren't 2017 games, and that's a bit misleading to the people, to the gamers and things like that. And now Sony has gone ahead and removed the quote-unquote exclusive tag from some of these games and also said 2017 and beyond. So they fixed a little snafu, but here's the problem. It's like, you know, let's say you're running for political office somewhere and the New York Times runs a story saying you're a scumbag who stole, okay, on the front page, right? You're not a scumbag who stole, but they ran that story anyway. So everybody and their mother sees this story. Okay, you then prove that you didn't do this, right? So they're going to run a retraction. But they're going to run a retraction, you know, a week later on page like FZ100, right? It's not going to be on the front page. So all the people would have seen what was on the front page, you know, a week earlier, and not the retraction a week later at, you know, after the obituaries or whatever, in a little like line, hey, we regret to inform that we were wrong about this. So basically Sony showed all of these games that said 2017, and a lot of the people, the casuals, the medium style gamers, the hardcore, we all see this, and then you know, a week later they kind of retract it, and not everybody's going to see the retraction or understand the significance and you know, the change in wording and things like that. It's very sly, it's very slick, it's very Sony. There's not really any other word to really kind of say besides that it's very, very Sony. It's, you know, that's what they do. They're kind of misleading. That's one of my big issues with Sony, is because they constantly do this kind of stuff, and they really, you know, they really should just give it a rest. You know, I'm really happy that, you know, that Microsoft is doing the games that come out in a relatively short amount of time that they advertise and things like that. And I would hope that Sony would get around to doing that too, because I would be more interested in the games that are coming out sooner rather than later. You know, look, Horizon Zero Dawn, cool, I'm excited about that, I'm gonna get it. I have it pre-ordered, folks. You know, I would love it if God of War were to come out this year. Hey, lock that shit in, I'll pre-order it. I love God of War, I'm interested in that, I want it, right? But don't give me a bunch of BS talking about, you know, beyond, you know, because I'm not really interested in that. You know, I don't, hell, I might not even be alive beyond 2017, so who knows, you know what I mean? I just want stuff that's more recent, more closer to release than further out, you know what I mean? And I know I can't be the only one, and yeah, some of that stuff is just unbelievable that it would even make it into a commercial. And then the way that, my analogy was perfect, so I don't know, let me know what you guys think. I think it is a little bit too little too late to actually come back and sit there and say, hey, our bad, you know, after everybody's already watched it and everybody's like, oh my god, best year ever, and then a lot of the games might not even come out. So I don't know, interesting. Sound off, comment, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit me up on Twitter at @_Crapgamer or MOH Crapgamer on Xbox Live. Good time gaming with you guys on Halo night, on game night last night. Fun times. Rack that shit up. Crapgamer out.